Oh, mariner, ye brave and bold, a quest awaits to treasures untold. In pixel seas ye set to sail, to realms unknown where legends prevail. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way, with joystick in hand let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh, mariner games forevermore. The dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, you'll conquer all, right every wrong. It's forevermore. The dungeon's deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, you'll conquer all, right every wrong. It's forevermore. Beam on, mariner, dive into the unknown. With your kiddies by your side, you'll never be alone. Game on, mariner, uncover the secrets within. Together with your feline crew, victory you'll surely win. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way. With joystick in hand, let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh, mariner games forevermore.
Ahoy, Laggin Out Legion. 'Tis I, the Mariner, back for more Satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble and Kick, ahoy Mojo. And let's see, who else we got here? Yep, I think that's it for everybody. Ahoy Mariner Kitty, who sadly I must report is a little sick today. Came home to find a little bit of a mess. It fortunately was in the kitchen, so not as much cleaning was required, but I'm getting flashbacks to about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, something around there, where we lost Mariner Kitty the Younger. Need to fix my lighting. We'll pop this up. Because I realized I'm a bit on the dark side. And I don't mean Star Wars. There we go. That'll help a little bit. How's everybody today? Ooh, that's not going to help me at all with the glare. How is your birthday, Mojo? How is Oblivion Remake going? As you can see, we've got adaptive control units ready to go. And trying to ignore the carb sugar hangover. Uh-oh. Too much birthday cake for Mojo. And then I also brought over the space elevator over here so that we can see this go up. But I'm wondering if we want to maybe wait until daylight to do this. Because with the glare of the light, it's going to kind of obscure our construction just a little bit. Maybe. Until a while ago, game crashed due to no memory, which tells me it has a memory leak. Yeah. Definitely a possibility. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and start this. hook this up to the conveyor belt and send it across. Uh-oh, my light may be running out of battery. There. We'll see what that and if that helps or not. All right, let's do this. And I decided to make a route around, and across. Still can't find the famed Skyrim horse armor. Which is included in the game. Oh. So yeah, we should be okay. This is low enough now. We would really like to see the detail on this up close. I watched a another player on YouTube putting together or like demoing the improvements to the hypertubes, and he made himself a catapult that launched himself way up there. And this is not a two-dimensional construct as it looks like from down here. There's actually the next phase constructs above this, like these. I think these guys go up in elevation. But anyways, I digress. Looking forward to phase 4. Whole new level of ring, I guess. But above it, well, there's something above it that gets built into this space. We'll see it once we get started here. Because part of the Save the Day program, I think, is to construct a spaceship. Like, I think it's supposed to be like a colony ship or something that will go back to Earth and pick up the population. I've purposefully avoided any video of the end of this game so that I can see it for myself when I actually get there. We are, after all, saving the day. Totally believable. Oh, it looks like we got dawn approaching. We might get this in the daylight after all. There they go, into the space bridge. Should only take a minute for all 100 to get imported. Meanwhile, I will talk about a couple other things. I have torn out the the heavy-duty power station pole thingies that are between here and the Silicon Valley. I've also removed the hypertubes. And I can confirm that the train stations, or the rail lines, it's not the train stations, it's the rail lines that conduct power. So as long as if you've got stuff on both ends and you've got power on one, you can transmit said power to the other end via truck. Yay, dawn. Okay. How are we coming here? Halfway there. It's clouding up, but there's the game has done a thing that will make that not a concern. Let's see what else has happened today. Glad that they do. I would have been disappointed with all this. Yeah. Wasn't power transfer through the trail lines. I hadn't even thought of it until you mentioned it. Alright, here we go.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4. Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
So you got pylons, or let's see if I can point at them. So you've got these pylons here, or grippy, whatever they're called. Moorings, that's the word I'm looking for. And then this in the center looks to be the framework for a spaceship. Whoa, I almost got run over. That would have been hilarious. No pressure was standard or anything, none at all. Okay, so we need to go back to our hub, which didn't occur to me until just now. I should have brought that over with us. Seriously, want to use my best man here. Ma'am. Yes, nothing makes you feel more incredulous than when Mojo goes, ma'am. Put these guys into storage until needed, because we no longer need to run them to the space bridge. Like I said, she definitely feels like a descendant of Gladys. Okay, there you go. All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll head back to the hub. We'll see what Phase 4 looks like. I mean, we can see it in the top right hand corner, but I want to see what we need to build, what tiers we can unlock. There's the line from original The Fog when the mayor's talking about how her assistant can make ma'am sound like a nephew. I think I've heard that line somewhere. But once we take a look at the hub, I'm going to dismantle it and bring it over this way. Hung on to that line for dear life and incorporated it into my vernacular. Successfully, I might add. Did you ever remake the or reenact the scene from Boondock Saints, except instead of it's the F word repeatedly in various styles, it's ma'am. Ma'am, 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 ma'am. Oh, hey, Suda. How are you doing today, sir? I've done that. Didn't know it was the Boondocks. Yeah. The first Boondock Saints. Okay. I'm going to tear down... I'll leave that there. But I'm going to tear down these because we don't actually need to leave them here, and we'll be taking them with us. Whoops, I did that prematurely. Oh well. Let's see, I'm going to finish this out. Put windowed. Actually, we could probably turn this all out too. Build us something at our new base. Roland BS was a comic strip in the Sunday Funnies. It may not be talking about the same Boondock Saints. I may have completely screwed up the name. No, it should be Boondock Saints. With Willem Dafoe and Ewan McGregor. I think it's Ewan McGregor. No. Let me do this. Boondock Saints. That. That movie cannot be described. It can only be experienced. Otherwise, I'd go into a little more detail about it. I don't know anything about the cartoon or comic strip. I doubt the two are related. Alright, giant giraffe whale tick thing. Vamoose. Okay. Hubba hubba hubba. Hubba hubba. Hubba hubba hubba. Work. I'll worry about the railway signaling and the fix-it blueprints another time. Bauxite refinement. This gives us aluminium. Zinc alike with the color, good living and by way out in the minis. Yeah, this is definitely different. Okay, alumina solution package, alumina scrap, blah 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 blah. We need all this in order to have the hover pack. So, computers, heavy modular framework. We should have all of this on tap. So, we're going to go over here. We only have 50? That's weird. I wonder if we have any here. Yes, we do. We have plenty. Not that one. Why do you keep drawing your thing? I didn't ask you to do that. Okay, now heavy modular framework is over here. Or not. Let's pull from this guy. Yes, haha. We have the motors on tap, I know that. Motors. Motor! There it is. 10, 15, 20, 25. The only thing we're missing is the rubber, which is an import over here. Well, I bet the ship that you're supposed to make to rescue the humans are really to rescue the bots from Earth. Huh. I don't know. Hope not. Okay. Where's the rubber being imported? Oh, it must be at the other location. I guess we'll wait for the train and then take a ride. I think it's on its way back. Yep. Yeah, we have a total of 3 trains running right now. It's awesome. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Let's see what else. What's been going on in the life of the mariner lately. I finished the Bobaverse series, and I've restarted the audio book again because it's just good. It's good background reading or background listening while I do stuff. I have to wait for book 6 now because they set up book 5's ending that there was going to be a book 6, and I looked and it is in development, but I have to wait. Oh, be sure to check out the Laggin Out Live podcast tomorrow night. We'll be a little heavier on the gaming this time versus the topics. Last week we were heavier on the topics than the gaming, and almost ended up running a little bit long. I say they. But we only didn't have that many topics for discussion. It's been a slow news week. But yeah, Hero, Chieftain, and Soda Pop talking about pop culture topics and news of the week. One of those topics you can imagine is Skyrim Oblivion. Sorry, could you hear me over the train? I forgot. Maybe rubber? No. So we'll also grab this pile. Can we get back in time to catch the train? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's gonna be close. Come back! I think I'm the only one who gets this excited over a ream of paper. What? Got your Bristol. I'm guessing this is a paper reference. Nope, you are not friendly. See, I need to take these off if I want you to... Darn it, where's the thing? Nope, he ran off. Okay. A huge paper nerd. Well, you do draw, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. Here, lizard doggo puppy. Here, lizard doggo. Nope, he's running for the hills. Okay. I've got one or two around here somewhere that are trained. I haven't seen them in a while though, so they're supposed to bring me stuff, but I haven't seen any of them for a while to bring me stuff. Oh, nice. Tally-ho! The train hath arrived. Once we get this started, we're going to need to figure out where we're going to do aluminum construction. So I did some watching of... I did a little bit of research this afternoon on aluminum production, finding the best recipe, and I don't have it, so we may end up going hunting hard drives so I can unlock it. I think I even forgot what the recipe is called though. Also, check it out, Mojo. I found the thing that you asked about the other day. I now have like inverted ramps or double ramps. So we might be able to take these out once the train leaves. Actually, no, the rail is there. We can leave it. But the idea is... Actually, that might not work so well. That's interesting. I may have to... So in order to do these double thick the way that I've had them, is just to do... Let's finish, put this back the way we had it. Whoops, that's the wrong size. I clicked too early. There we go. So now if we go inverted ramp, 2 meter, boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! Alright, so let's... Didn't I chase you off once already? so bip, 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 bip. Oops, that was supposed to be 100 of those. Whoopsie. We'll go grab another 50. Let's grab my, put that back on. Ahoy, Rinry! How are you doing? How are the slides coming for tomorrow night? Wahaha. Check it out, we're in phase 4. I'm about to unlock aluminum production. Or bauxite refinement is what it's called.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Okay, let's build ourselves a ma'am. Ma'am. I'm not gonna build a whole new house over here. Just gonna put down the material, the stuff. Still love the name of that station. What station? Oh, ma'am. Calls back to our previous conversation, doesn't it? Okay, so I need quick wire. I'm gonna unlock the thermal generators because there's geysers around that I can tap for power, and then we can also build these. Where'd it go? Radar towers that can reveal resource nodes, give us terrain data, flora and fauna information, notable signal readings. Let's see what's needed for this. Can I put this as a... What would be really nice is if they did a mark... Oh, there it is, add to-do list. Ta-da! There we go. Okay. We need 6 high-speed connectors, which requires circuits. I should have circuits over here, in fact, somewhere. Those are pipes. Those are the circuits. There's a counter in that to-do list that lets you know how many you have and how many you need. Yeah. It doesn't work for research though, because it doesn't. I can't use the cloud stored materials to research in the MAM. I'll show you that here in a second. Can we just send these up to the cloud? Where'd they go? There they are. So if we go over here, and we go over here, we go over here, this does not see the quick wire to the motor in the cloud storage, so we have to copy those from cloud storage into our inventory. Where'd that go? Motors. 50 motors. And then I thought I had quickwire uploading. Oops. I did. Where did it go? Stop it. There it is. 500. 1,000. How much do you need? Okay, that does it. Ta-da!
Geothermal generator unlocked. Geysers added to the object scanner. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you deadly geothermal vents, run directly towards them and build generators. Use potentially lethal natural phenomena for your own benefit. It's the fix-it way.
Then I can do power poles at some point. Could do the power switch now. Let's see, AI limiter. We got to look at what the other thing was. Steel. One.
Power switch unlocked. Fix-It is proud to announce that the power switch facilitates power grid management through the application of the very latest advances in on-off switch technology. Fix-It. It's fun to have power.
See, I'm going to see if I can unlock this one really quick. It requires us to have more of that. Okay, we don't have enough to do it, so I'm going to try to get some of that stuff. Or try to remember to keep it when I find it. This is a bit down the road. This is a bit down the road. I could do it now if I wanted to just sit and manufacture for a while, but I won't worry about it. All this stuff is things that I don't need to do right now. And I don't have everything for it. This I could do eventually. There are healing and stuff to heal in this game. Where's the... There it is. I do want to look into this though. Compacted coal might be something that we work on to help with power generation. It doesn't give us more power, but it makes us it stretches the materials we have out a little bit, so we could maybe have more generators going, coal power generators going if we wanted. But right now I want to expand my power generation and scanning ability, because we need to find places for bauxite. So there's one to the south, one over here. We'll head to that one. So I have no idea where we're going to be doing our aluminum production, but we're going to need it. To do any of those things up there in the corner are going to require aluminum, which requires bauxite. Was that it? That looks like it might have been it. Yep. And we shall... Ah! I can try and beat off the flies with my stick, but... don't know how much that's going to do me. So let's see. First thing, geothermal. Oh no! We're going to need to set up protection of our high power, of our thingies. Don't have a giant electric tennis racket. Nope. This is the thing, is as close as I get. Alright, so we need to figure out where we're going to make our high-speed connectors. Oh. Quick wire, cable, and circuit boards. Well, I think we might actually go hunting for hard drives to unlock some recipes, because there's a alternate recipe for creating high-speed connectors that we might be able to utilize, because right now I'm like, I can't think where, because we would need copper and deuterium in close supply. This copper node, I don't think we're currently, no, we are using that one. We got those right there. This is why I need to build the thing. So I can find the materials to build the thing. Deuterium over there, not helpful. Deuterium over here, not helpful. Alright, we are going to do some hard drive hunting. Because I could take the surplus circuits I've got, ship them over here, where I have, because I've got a continuing mine right there. The copper mine is currently making something else, so that's kind of, that might not work out so well. Let's get some, we have a couple hard drives on our person. Let's get one going while we search for some more. And for this, I'm going to have to get out my map. Where's a good spot? I'm out of screens. Bring up my cell phone, I guess. Satisfactory. Tools. Interactive map. There we are. Actually, that's not going to help me, because it's going to tell me where all the ones are that I've found, as well as the ones that I haven't found. Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to cover up Streamlabs. Bip, 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 bip. Oh, look, Mojo, a bot. Kill it. Let's see. That button. That button. Nope, that's not the tool I wanted. Interactive map. There we go. Load save. Of course, I have to go find it because it doesn't automatically take me there. It knows where it should be looking, but it doesn't bother to actually take me to that location. Open. Okay, I'm going to turn all these things off. Turn off all these things. All these things. All these things. All these things. Turn those things off. Collectibles, hard drives. Also turn on the Mercer spheres and the summer soups. Okay, where are we? We are over here. So there's a drive nearby. I'm just going to zoom out just a little bit. So there's a drive west of us, or east of us. East, that is that way. Up in the mountains over there. Supposedly is blocked and reported. Well, that'll work. I think we had trouble with that last time we tried to do that. It's still maintained presence in our chat boxes unless we hit refresh. I don't think I need to hit refresh, so I'm going to leave it alone and ignore it. Should turn on this. We know when we're getting close. Ah, speak. But we are not anywhere near close yet. Right, I should be heading in a more northerly direction. See, that's why I don't want to refresh. I'll save in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. At the sound of the beep, you will have auto-saved. Beep. Alright, where's that hard drive? It detects hard drive. That way. Hopefully it's not one that involves radiation. Good, no radiation. Oops. Come on. There we go. Next one is northeast. Actually, if we head south, well, it's about the same distance. If we go northeast or southeast, it's the same difference. Same distance. So I'm gonna go northeast. Way. Woohoo! Shut your eyes, Mojo. It's high. Look, our train line. Wonder if there's stuff up here to get. Nope, nope. Oh, phew. That was getting fall. Avatar FOP is slowly breaking me of that problem. At least in game. Well, that's good. Alright, another hard drive detected. Should be getting. Oh, I might as well pick that up. Hello, doggo. Wherever you went. This is where I would really like to have binoculars. Ahoy, Gazoo! Oh, there it is, right there. How are you doing, sir? We need to have 10 computers. Oh, look, 9 computers. Sure.
Fix-It engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes all went missing. They were later located in the toilets, being used as towels.
That is information I did not need to have, Ada. Where'd the computers go? I want to upload them. Our research coming in. Ooh, 1 minute. Sweet. I'll stand around and build stuff while that's processing. I have things I can make into biomass. Those will make the high-speed connectors while we're waiting. Maybe we can start using those. Start getting some geothermal mining taken care of. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Sloppy alumina. That's actually the one I was looking for. Sweet. Select reward. Turbo fuel. I need coal, and then I can unlock turbo fuel. We're doing okay. At least I'm doing okay. I'll let Mojo speak for herself. But I think the general consensus is okay. Okay, let's start another hard drive looking. Also saw a report, Mojo, that the double take bug is from the original game is still in there. Double take bug. Just gonna grind away at this for a second. This does this president literally repacked the original with a pretty bow and charged full price. Yeah. Still, I want to get some more. There are more hard drives to be had, so I'm gonna go fetch them. Next one looks to be northeast. I can also show you my other fuel power plant that I've got cooking over here. This one's expandable too. I have 2 normal oil slicks, and then I've got a pure one. She partied a little too hardy for her birthday, Gazoo. See it right there. Got a nice row of 10 generators that gave me 2,500 power. Well, less because I had to overclock the oil extractors, but it still went okay. There it is. Might be up. Up there it is, I see it. Hey, there's a pile of deuterium. I can, not a very big pile. I'll take the packaged fuel though. In the plastic. Alright, so let me turn off the cloud. Yeah. Should be one nearby. To the east, back this way. Hello, Mercer's Sphere. Hello, hard drive. Take the rubber. Okay, so should be one to the east. There's also a couple of summer sloops around here I'll probably pick up. Or not. Oh, stop it. Get up there. So there's a Mercer Sphere. looks like it's going to be up there. We wrote Chinchilla Lace by the Big Bopper and made a version to it. I watched 2 years of PNW off my car. Oh, nice. Ew, radiation. Ew, ew, ew. Did you just rediscover the original color of your vehicle there, Mojo? Remember that the windscreen well can hold way more stuff than I thought it could. Ooh. I hear it going bling, bling, bling. Where is it? I hear the spooky sounds of the summer sleep. Where is it? That was a new sound. Anybody else hear that? Must be right underneath it or right on top of it. It might be in the cave down here. Yes, that bloop. This cave entrance is on the north side. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I gotta figure out what the bloop was. Give me just a second. So, okay, it wasn't that. Was not Discord. Doggone it. Stop it. There it is again. Doesn't look like I'm getting whispers from Twitch. No, this is definitely outside the game. Let me refresh this. Not a whisper from Twitch. Doesn't look like it's a... Not seeing any notifications from Kick or Rumble. What else do I have open? All right, what the heck is that sound? It sounds like it's deliberately... Honestly, it sounds like Facebook Messenger. Well, we're going to close up there. Let's see if that kills that sound. I didn't have anything up that was going to make that sound, unless it was something built into Opera. nothing in Steam. Okay, well, it stopped. I guess I'll get notifications later of whatever it is. Let's continue collecting stuff and things. And remember, this is the experimental build. So the rocks are not supposed to look like they're straight out of the Fallout universe. Which is how they're behaving right now. Okay. What? Okay, I'm going to close out my Chrome. So I'm going to lose the chats for a little bit. I'll still see the Twitch chat in Streamlabs, so I won't lose you completely, but whatever's bleeping at me, I want it gone. So I'm going to close all apps that could be sending me that particular bloop. And then hopefully after the stream I can figure out what was going on. Actually, I wonder if it's in my Windows notifications. Nope. I actually had those on Do Not Disturb. So I'm flying blind now. Okay, hard drive. There you are. I think our research is probably done on that last hard drive. Yep, there it is. Molded steel. These quick wire. Okay, what the hell? That is not an in-game sound. Task manager, what is running? Chrome, it still says it's running. There. I had to kill Chrome with death with task manager. What else is happening? God, Galaxy, why are you running in the background? Steam, go away. Whoops, I think I killed my game. I do not have X up. I have literally nothing up at this point except OBS. And Steam is deciding now is when it's going to do an update. There we go. Nobody's been trying to send me any messages through there, it looks like. This is too weird. Yeah, it blooped when, like, it is definitely not an in-game sound. I've never heard that sound in Satisfactory before. And you're right, it sounded like a messenger bloop. Or like there's another program or another Chrome app called Roll20 that I use for D&D that does that whenever there's a text notification in chat. But why would it be doing it on the night where I'm not actually playing? I don't have WhatsApp installed. I'm just going to have to restart the game after I'm done. Or restart the computer after I'm done. Got another hard drive in proximity. Where is it? Oh. I didn't save after I picked this up last time. Which means we did not start the next installment. All right, let me bring back my map. Should be updated now that we've collected a bunch of stuff. Turn the collectible stuff back on. Don't need to go zoom out that far, you stupid map. Okay, so where am I? Okay, that's the one I just picked up. Where's the next guy? Looks like we want to go south. Oh, I should also... I've never heard the bloops in a while. Bring up YouTube bloops. Pop out chat. The only thing I could think was one of my chats was giving me a notification, which I was looking at them and none of them were giving me. None of them looked like they were posting any chats except the one in Twitch. And I happen to know Twitch does not make that sound typically. Unless Twitch decided they were going to change something midstream. I'm not gonna bother with the kicker rumble ones for now. But whatever has been said is lost to time. Let's see. It's like, okay, I think we're good. We're gonna head south, turn this on and head south. Whoops, that's not south. I have a work item accidentally open. Not anymore. Where I gotta go for that? Hello, Mrs. Sphere. Actually, I need to get back get my map back. Oh. You know what I just realized? I did actually have I think I did actually have my Roll20 tab open on another desktop. Like, you know how Windows 11 has virtual desktops now? I think it might have been in one of them, in that. So maybe a couple people were talking in there. And I was hearing it. Yeah. I'll have to go check the Roll20 chat. See if I see that conversation. Alright, do I have the jumping power? I do. Next up, actually we're back towards our train line. So I might actually go look for that spot now that we made some high-speed connectors. Might go take a look at that. Ooh, I see another hard drive nearby. Wonder if we got enough juice to reach it. If I get enough height, probably we will. There's probably the most awkwardly placed copper mine ever. Right there. Let's see. Let's get some more, a little more height. And then take a running leap. And hope we have enough juice. I think we might. Yay, we made it. Oh, we've done this one already. Okay. Let's start making. It would be kind of a cool location for a base. Be hard to get to though. Ugh. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Now we're going to need to make the frames, but that's easy enough to do. Actually, do I have any? Nope, okay. At some point I'm going to need to put those into cloud storage or hook them up to Dimensional Depot, one of the two places I got them being manufactured. In fact, I meant to do that and forgot. I was starting to do it and then I got distracted by something. I don't know if I want to bother making a base or just putting this in the water here. Let's put it in the water. And this gives us between 200 and... Ooh, man research complete. Slam bam, thank you ma'am. Diluted packaged fuel. Tempered Katrin ingot. Interesting. I'm gonna hook you up to our grid. Hope it'll let me. There. Oh, not quite. That way we can benefit from the juice it produces. Although I think what I might do is hook up a battery to it because it's going to fluctuate. How big is the battery in here? Yes, we have batteries in this. Power storage. This is a pretty small square, but we need more frames. That figures. Maybe between tonight and next time I stream, I will have modular frames hooked up to a Dimensional Depot, so I don't have to constantly stop and make them. Okay, power storage. So what this does is this allows us to have a this allows us to flatten the curve when it comes to power generation if we have unstable, due to one reason or another, power plants. So we will unhook that. Hook that up there. I guess we didn't need this pole. Ooh, it's rippling around the top. That's interesting. It's currently charging. It's going to take an hour to charge. My question is, does it flatten that curve? It does not look like... Well, I mean, once it's charged up, it might. But the other thing we were going to build over here was... Let's do it this way. This particular thing is going to take, I think, a 2x2. And it is the radio tower. Yep. It doesn't quite fit on a 1x1. Alright, now it's centered. Oh, needs rotated though. Need the connector to be on the side that's actually viewable. There we go. Ta-da! We showed this on this map as well now. Okay, so we got iron, iron, iron. We got Sam over there. We got iron there, copper there. Deuterium over here. We're looking for bauxite, though. So I think we're going to have to head south and put another one down over here. There's sulfur right there, though. Oh, there's coal over here. I could sneak some coal. Do the research on the power situations in the MAM. Why are these guys not producing? What are they waiting on? Automated wiring. Oh, we finally ran out of automated wiring. I see, I see. It is being produced, but it's not being produced very quickly. That is okay. We are not in an immediate need of it, so we can let it produce slowly over time. Let's see, I'm just gonna pull some from this guy. Yes. I think I need to alter this guy's pathing a little bit. Or just get the platform out of his way. Yes, ma'am. Oh, we got still 3 minutes on this before we can do that. All right. Well, while we're waiting on that, then I'm gonna hop a train. And then go set up a uploader. Oops. So we can have modular frames at our leisure. Also, be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the Laggin Out live podcasts. Hero, Chieftain, and Soda Pop talking about pop culture news, topics of the week, and also playing some Jackbox games. Not this week, but next week I'll be able to attend, at least in the chat. I'm gonna text Hero, see if he ever looked at my article. Okay, so I'm gonna, I think I'll put it right here. Dimensional depot, which naturally requires modular frames. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so traditionally what I do is I fill the dimensional depot first with this, and then whatever remains goes out. So we're gonna go any left and then overflow forward. And hook this up to this. And I have unlocked all the stacks. So I got maximum storage in the dimensional depot. Charcoal. Ooh. Flexible framework. Ooh, I think it's raining. Yep, it's storming a bit outside. Okay, go ahead and upgrade these. Oh, big KB. So we got that done. Oh, we need to. I forgot. We need to start the next hard drive research. It's not a big terrible storm, but it's a small terrible storm. It sounds worse than it is. trying to think what I want to do now. I want to go for that other hydro. I want to go for this guy right here. Bombing 74. Can I turn this off now? Yeah, this should be all right now. Yeah, I tabbed out and forgot to tab back in. Look at all those modular frames. How are we on summer sloops? Can I double production over here? Not that I need to, but I kind of want to see if we can double our output. We could. So instead of 2.5, if we use the summer sloops, it doubles the output without any requirement of extra resources. Comes in handy when you're trying to produce something fast. Alright, so we're not going to do that right now though. We're going to head east, southeast. Actually, can I show you that? Can I make one of these? I can. So check this out. This is the Explorer that we needed in Farscape, Mojo. I realize I still have my light on. Vroom vroom. Oh, it needs... I don't have any... There we go. Oh, there's an... You can even path this sucker. Nice. No, Starfield. I'm sorry. There's no jumping though, but it's pretty rugged, except when I drive it off a cliff. I don't think this should be possible. Nope, it's not. Okay. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, the hero's texting me back. Alright, where are we? What I'm thinking about doing is like each geothermal place that I hook up, I'm going to see if I can hook it up to the grid. so I can benefit from all that extra power. We gotta find it first. There's the sulfur. Should be right over here. Yep, there it is. Sounds like we got thunder. No rolling thunder. Too bad you can't pick these flowers. Or have them be three-dimensional. I look forward to these flowers becoming three-dimensional. Actually, we don't need this power pole. Where's my thing? Radar tower, that's my thing. Oh no, we need heavy modular frameworks now. Oh boy. Oh, the chonk chonk clink 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 clink. Or do you mean the sound, the storm sounds? Which way is the base? Base is over there now. Hey man, results ready. As far as we can get right there. Ah! Oh, didn't quite fall short. Let's try to pull down the power tower. Oh well. We'll put it over here. And then hook it up to that pylon over there. There. Now, we'll go ahead and do... We are making those... I'm going to go over here, and I think I'm going to put down a dimensional depot so we can start uploading them. Oh no, are we really? Here, let me stop pushing buttons so fast. We need 2 rotors for this. Oh man. Fortunately, we don't need rotors a lot of the time, so I can get by with only doing those every once in a while. You know, as soon as they start spitting them out. We're gonna need more screw production, I think. They're coming out as fast as we can pump them out. We have to look at doing the next level of logistical stuff. So they're not quite arriving quickly enough. I mean, that one is. Okay, so it's this last guy that's having trouble receiving. Oh no, this one. Here, have a thing. Hopefully we have enough when we get back there. Oops. Sorry. So what are people's plans for this weekend? I'm probably going to be working on some website stuff. Also going to be grinding away at this, trying to get as many of the geothermals hooked up to the grid as I can. Just realized that wire made... No, it shouldn't be a problem. I'll just make this a little more over to this side. Oh, wait, we got one T we need. Okay. Nope, we can't make any of our own, huh? Ooh. The gamings, the drawings, the chores, and keeping other humans alive for another week. Nice. I'm getting to hope I don't have to take a cat to the vet. But I think if she throws up one more time, we're gonna have to do it. I wonder if this is total. Like this one is probably total, but I don't, interesting. Alright. How are we doing on up to 14? Oh, we got an alert that our man was done doing research. Pure aluminum ingots, that's another thing I want. I know that for sure. Any hard drives nearby? Any immersive spheres? Any summer soups? Nope. Okay. Might have to start thinking about going down to the blue crater. Just one more. Just one more. Now we're starting to get some thunder. Oops, I need the ladder on the other side. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I guess we'd have to hook it up to this